See face. Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. TTC update. So, cycle number 8 has finally come to an end. I am in cycle number 9. All blood work has been done. I have received the result. Spoiler alert, from the get-go, I'm not pregnant, guys. Quick little recap for those of you who don't really know what I'm talking about. Cycle number 8, I was actually one day late. My period arrived on the day after I was expecting it, late in the afternoon, only a spotting. The day after that, I had a normal-ish flow, rather lighter though than like normally would be expected. And the day after that, it just kind of stopped. With a little bit of spotting here and there. That was not considered normal for me. A normal period can be anything from 2 to 7 days, with different flows and different emotions, feelings, etc. So everyone is different. My norm is not everyone else's normal. That is a main thing to keep in mind. So I went to the doctors on Monday and discussed my concerns because I was worried that the fact that my periods were getting shorter and shorter meant that maybe I had a thin lining, I couldn't implant, or perhaps there was another issue, thyroid, or any possible issue that could actually be affecting my fertility, and that is why my periods were getting shorter and shorter. Having reached the point where it was 8 months of trying, I think the idea that in my head was also that since I got pregnant sexually the first time, obviously something was affecting me this time round. Now, I discussed all of this with my doctor and we decided to do blood work and test for thyroid as well as general other tests. So general blood work, kind of testing for everything pretty much, as well as liver and kidney function, blood sugar, and all sorts of other things. There was a bit of a mix-up with the HCG. Initially, it looked like they weren't going to test for it. They didn't test for it to begin with, and then they did. It was a bit of a mix-up, but thankfully, it all sorted out. And yeah. So, number one, I'm not pregnant. It was the scenario that I believed as less. Like, it was not really, I didn't think that I was pregnant. I didn't think it was implantation bleeding. The possibility of maybe breakthrough bleeding if I was pregnant before, but I was getting negative pregnancy tests, except for actually one pregnancy test which I took, I think 2 days ago, and there was a line for clear blue. So, I don't know how I feel about that in regards to early testing, but we shall see. Now, getting into the blood test results and what actually is going on, everything came back pretty good. I am pretty healthy as a horse really, except for one main thing, which is the fact that I am actually iron deficient. So when I was pregnant with Angel, I did have low iron and actually had to supplement throughout my pregnancy. That is also normal because usually the number one thing that baby zaps out of mama is iron. So after that though, I never really had any issues. I didn't have any symptoms of any deficiency. I wasn't deficient back then. This time around though, I am actually iron deficient. So I have started supplementing. I'm taking 1 iron pill per day. I think it's about 100 milligrams. Don't quote me on that. I am supplementing with iron, and this can actually play a part in fertility. So when we have low iron, and specifically iron deficiency, which is one stage before anemia, you have very bad blood circulation. So iron deficiency affects your circulation, meaning there's less oxygen reaching your brain, your organs, etc. One of the things that it affects naturally due to lack of oxygen is ovarian function. So it can actually cause a bad quality egg, or it can even make you not ovulate. So in my case, based on all of the different aspects of what happens throughout my cycle, my doctor doesn't believe that I'm not ovulating. She does believe that the iron deficiency has impacted my egg quality, has impacted the general state of my ovary and uterus function. So basically, due to the breastfeeding and after stopping breastfeeding, my diet changed quite a bit once we moved to Australia. Everything just kind of came together to cause this specific problem. So iron deficiency causes issues with blood circulation, meaning oxygen. It also causes the body to kind of hold onto its blood, meaning it stops bleeding, it stops the loss of blood in order to maintain as much iron as possible. So that is one of the theories as to why my period has gotten shorter, that the iron deficiency is actually causing my body to hold on to the blood and not allowing me to basically shed properly. Now, there's also the theory that it may be impacting the way my ovaries are creating eggs, and generally ovarian and uterus function. With that being said, she also said that since I have not been trying for 12 months, that there was no reason to check in on hormones and kind of do other tests and exams because I haven't been trying for 12 months, which I find extremely annoying because why not catch something early? That is what I don't understand. Having said that, she did say that she doesn't think that there should be any reason for me not getting pregnant other than the fact that I am probably overthinking it. Due to the fact that I got pregnant so quickly the first time around, I have been worrying probably a little bit too much that something is wrong, rather than just kind of that, you know, it could take a few months. It's kind of like a back thought in my head because when you already have one baby, you kind of expect things to go the same way. But we do have to realize that every pregnancy is different, every conception story is different. She's just... So yeah, basically guys, I'm on an iron supplement and I don't know how this will affect this cycle because honestly I know that it takes time for iron levels to go up. So my doctor believes that I could get pregnant pretty much any time, that it shouldn't affect. She also said that a thin lining, even if the lining isn't very thick to begin with, after conception the line actually does continue to get thicker. So if conception does occur, it should get thicker and that should not cause any issues. The main thing is conception. Iron deficiency kind of gets in the way of conception rather than implantation. So we shall see. I don't know. I think the funny thing is I feel like I should have checked my iron levels sooner, and I've done blood work before this, but apparently no one deemed that I should do it. I don't know. The main thing is that I'm getting hot. The main thing is that we are in cycle number 9. Positive, we're gonna do this. It is a weird cycle because of family issues back in Greece. So my husband is not in the best mental state at this time. Emotionally and mentally, he's just not really 100%. So I don't know how that will also affect. I'm not really going to go into a crazy mode of trying to make sure we baby dance in my fertile window and stuff. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it didn't. But yeah, so keeping it chill, keeping it clear. Everything is okay. I'm not pregnant. Hopefully I will be pregnant soon though. And yeah, I am basically iron deficient. And Angel wants to say hello. You say hello? Hello. Hello. So yeah, thanks so much for watching guys. I will see you when I see you. Bye.